Now I'm changing the view for you. As your arms reach, one up, one down, see how much my chest is opening, and as I close on the exhale, my chest starts to come in closer, my ribs connect more, and it's allowing me to really get that deep diaphragm breath. Good. We're here for another one per side. One per side. And then shake it out, give your arms a little shake here. Now, separating the feet, turning them out and lining them up with each other. Meeting with your arms both spread out wide to a T. Kind of almost connect the shoulder blades already, so I've got that tight pull. And now I'm gently opening out my knees, creating a deeper, lower sense of our sumo squat. And then sitting right back up. So I inhale, instead of my hips or my pelvis going back, I keep it with me, and my spine is staying also in that natural, neutral alignment. Here for 3 more. Just steady as we get things warmed up before incorporating all of our Wunda chair work today. We're here for 2 more. Now on this third and final one, stay there, meet me here. Same arm to same thigh, reach to the inside, and notice how my top hand is lifted. So it's mimicking our hand-to-hand stretch, but challenging the whole body and getting the heart rate up. Exhale, pull yourself back to that capital T. Inhale, go down, other side. Notice that big lateral flexion and opening through the rib cage. Exhale, come back to that capital T. Now we get to do this for 1 more per side. Use the breath. We're going slow, but slow, still pretty difficult today. Last one. Exhale, open up, stand up all the way. Whew. Now that the whole body should start to heat up, what I have done already is set up my 2 springs for my roll downs and my wash-up woman exercise, which is sitting on a green on the top level and a green on the bottom level. Feel free to play around with the weight of the springs depending on your resistance that you're looking for today. So I'm starting at the top, and I start as a typical roll down. So on the in breath, elongate, chin to chest, start to pick the body up, pull the body down, getting my weight so my hands are on the pedals. I take an exhale and use that contraction of my abdominal muscle, but allow my whole spine to stretch and lengthen till I touch the floor. Now we are starting with only the roll down, so let's take an inhale at bottom and exhale, pick the body up bit by bit, but then initiating deep down to the waistband, the hands off, head up. We are going for 2 more, so inhale first. Exhale, allow the body to roll bit by bit. My shoulders, my scalp is really tight, so for me today, this feels amazing. If you are particularly tight in the hamstrings, how about bend the knees slightly, take it out of there, and that way you can solely focus on more length through the back. And up to the top we go. Still matching that breath pattern. Inhale first, exhale down, reach. Here we go for our washerwoman. So I've pushed all the breath out. I'm here at the bottom and I'm holding. Now, on my inhale, my head stays down. My elbows actually bend enough so my sodi pedal almost taps my forehead, working my triceps. Exhale, push the pedal back down. I'd like to see us do that for another 2 more times. Inhale, bending the elbows, letting the pedal lift up near my forehead. Exhale, pushing it down. Have we noticed that we're still in that deep cat stretch? So no, we're in that flex position. Rather than that neutral, hold it there, push it all the way down, pick your body up bit by bit. We're on that exhale, we're on that lift. Good. Now that we've done the 2 movements separately, we can bring it together as a whole. 1 for 1, and we're doing that 3 times over today. So let's go. Take that exhale, down we roll. Hands on the pedals, push to the floor. I'm keeping my legs straight because I can right now. I inhale, allow the elbows to bend closer to my sides like an arrow. Exhale, push the pedal down, stand back up bit by bit. See if you can take it steady. It's not a race. It's not a race. And again, down on the exhale, we roll. Push. Press it to the bottom. Keep the feet grounded. Exhale, inhale, reach back up to the top. We're up to the final effort here. Staying down. Let's go. Push. Down to the ground. Inhale. Double check. There's space for your neck. The shoulders stay down. We're doing 3 in a row. You've got this. We go for 2. Last one. Exhale on the press, the effort, and we regroup, and you are done there. Woo. With that washerwoman and roll downs. Now our springs are completely set up for abdominal work. So take a seat here and have your feet sitting on the edge of your Wunda chair and make it an exercise in itself to get down. So how about we do a full body roll back. Inhale first, exhale, lower, 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 waist, ribs, chest, head. So once we're down at the bottom, let's stay here and work on interlocking the hands and making this beautiful hammock for the back of our head. For our curl-ups, you will need to get the arches of your feet onto the pedals. Now, as you can tell, I'm out more so not at 90 degrees, but more of at 45. That allows me, when I push the pedal down, to have my knees closer to 90 degrees, which is where we're setting ourselves up for our curl-ups. So stay here. Notice the points of contact on the mat, your head, hands, shoulders, and definitely your tail, keeping that natural position of your back. Allowing the hamstrings to work and engage for the whole 8 efforts we do for our chest lift. So inhale before we move, exhale, move the chest up, shoot the breath out over your knees, inhale, come back to the start. And again, here we go. This is number 2. Pull it forward. Eye gaze more to your springs, to your pedals, rather than yanking on the neck and going chin straight down to your chest. We're on 3. We've got another 2 more to go. 3 more to go, sorry. I think I said 6. Let's reach. Exhale, reach, 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 reach. Shoulder blades starting to get off the mat. Come back down. And exhale, reach. Pull. Elbows stay in your eyesight. And my legs are getting shaky, and I just realized I said 8, not 6. So we're now for another 2 more. 8 all together. Let's go. Last one. Hold it. Maintain it. Go for 8 pulses. The pulses are through your upper torso, not through your legs. You're keeping the pedals still. We've got another 3. Sharp with the breath. 2, 1. And when the chest head goes down, steady, release the pedal back up. Great. Now, the next movements start to become more difficult. So if you know you need a lighter spring tension, feel free to take the bottom green off or even get the top green down to the middle. So obliques coming up. Let's stick with the number 8 today, but we are going 4 per side. So I pull the pedal down where I can maintain it. You can do this with your pedal right to near the floor too, but that's going to be more work on the hamstrings, and we've got plenty of that later on. Inhale on your prepare, exhale, lift and rotate across to one side, and come back. Straight to the other side. Exhale, reach, twist, come back down. Now, I'm actually slightly going to release my resistance of the pedal because I am cramping in my oblique. And I need to make the exercise lighter for myself. Reach across. Notice that I'm moving with more my armpit or focusing on my armpit and my nipple line to go through rather than my elbow to cross in front of my face. Beautiful. This is 3 per side. Keeping the pelvis steady. Less is more, definitely for these ones. We have 1 more per side. Exhale, reach. and come back and release the pedal. Woo. Now our final variation of the full obliques curl-ups is incorporating a single leg lift. We have got 4 per side, and what we are doing is keeping the one leg elevated for all of 4 curl-ups. So the setup, exactly the same. Hands behind the back of the head, push the pedal down where you can maintain it. I am now going to go the heels rather than the arches of my feet, so I'm more anchored. Now, inhale before we lift the leg. Exhale, your right leg is elevated in tabletop. Hold it there. I know it's hard. We are going to exhale, go away from tabletop. Go to your bent leg that's anchored to the, oh my goodness me, the pedal. Sorry. Let's get this again. And again, let's go. Exhale, bring it across. There, I've got more anchorage now. I just slipped before. We are doing 4 in a row, so that is 1. Exhale, come back across, do the same motion. Think about winding up or wringing out the ribs in the back. You're up for 1 more. Can you make it your highest version? Amazing. Come down. We are not resting. We're going immediately to the other side. Right heel anchored, left leg in tabletop. Hold that strong. Let's go to the pedal and down. We've done 1. We're coming across. You've got 2. Big reach. Shoot that breath out of your body and really fill back like a balloon with your belly and your ribs. Final 1. Exhale, curl, pause, and come back down to settled. Feet on the pedals, careful on the release, and allow your legs to reset and rest. Now, all about the hamstrings. We've got them warmed up. Now we can create full range for our hamstring curls and then also for our bridging. Now, what I'm going to do is adjust my body back a few inches. So the goal, by the time the pedal hits the floor and we get to the strongest part of the move, our knees are in that 90-degree bend. So the length for all of you is going to be somewhat different. Now, place your hands heavy on the mat, palms down, spread the shoulders, and here we go for our 8. Inhale first, exhale, push evenly, 50-50 between your feet, curl the hamstrings, tap the floor, and we release back up to the top. Because it's strong, there is a lot of focus on not just that concentric, but on the eccentric on the way back. Up with the spring tension. Exhale, pull. Inhale, bring it back to the top. I'm even going to give myself some feedback, placing one of my hands completely spread in a high 5 on my ribs and on my abdominals. So as I work through the exercise, I can physically feeling that my abdominals and my navel, my belly button is purposely pulling away from my palm as I do that hamstring curl. But I'm keeping in that natural state the entire time. Inhale, back up. 1 more. This is number 8, and we're staying on number 8, so push. Now putting my hands back down because this is going to be stronger than before for our pelvic curls or our bridging. So we're going tail through the roof to the ceiling, articulate, we're up at the top. Inhale, exhale, push the body down, bone by bone, bra strap first in that flex position to come back then to neutral. Now I was going to keep the pedal down the entire time, but my hamstrings need a break, so we are going for 1 hamstring curl to 1 bridge. That is my fault for practicing this before filming. Join with me. Exhale, push the pedal down, hold it heavy. Inhale as you keep it there. Exhale, tail through, up to the top. Inhale, reach higher. Keep the resistance on the hamstrings, your glutes. Exhale, push it down like you've been poked from your sternum, your ribs, ribs, your belly, your hips. Hold that natural position and gently release. There's a few breath patterns here. Just make sure you're regulating it throughout the effort. You're taking the breath out of the body. You're feeling the body back up with the breath. And then we are steady on the release. Half the amount, it is 4 rather than 8. We have got 1 more to do. After I'm here with my bridge, we've got a full round, releasing the pedal, pushing the pedal, exhale down. This is number 4. Hold the pedal to the ground, inhale, exhale, pick it up, stay in your bridge now. We are moving straight into a single leg extension with waves and lowers. So with me, hold your pelvis lined up, hips are steady side to side. Exhale, extend your right leg over, hold it, put it back down. Same to the other side, hopefully without cramping. Exhale, find pressure through both, back down. Keep switching side to side as we're going 8 all up. Now, as I'm sending my legs straight out, I'm actually externally rotating it, so it allows me to get more reach, more range, and it's easier to keep that pelvis steady instead of rocking the boat. 1 is lengthening, pulling away. You've got energy from that leg to the bottom leg. 1 more per side. Reach, extend, back down with the foot, reach, extend, hold, back down, both feet down, and roll your way to the bottom and release. Now I did tell a little white lie, there were supposed to be leg extensions there, but it did not happen with my hamstrings. So what we are going to do instead is a little mat series in between, rather than going back to that movement. Take yourself slightly away near the top of the mat or away from your Wunda chair. Both legs extend up. We're coming into our traditional scissor kick instead. So lengthened out my back. I'm noticing all the points of contact. Holding behind my right calf. You may be only thigh, but I'm going to my calf. Inhale, let the other leg lengthen over near the Wunda chair. Exhale, switch, grab the other thigh. Inhale, then exhale, switch, grab the other thigh. Now, as we are doing that switch today, it is a double pull. So 1 leg, the leg I'm grabbing, I'm pulling it twice to me. Meanwhile, the opposite leg, I'm aiming twice down to the floor. How much can you use your upper body, as in your arm strength, to assist you with this hamstring hip lengthening move? Good. In 5, we will be doing the same movement, but in a chest lift. In 3, in 2. Now lift the chest up, hold more of that dish shape with your body, and the hands are here to get you higher. So extra points if you have got your shoulder blades or your mid back, if you're wearing a bra strap off the mat. Now the breath starts to go percussive. We go out for 2, with the pulse, inhale, out for 2, with the pulse, inhale, all of which is a little harder to match when I'm also cueing it. Here for 5, go here for 4, keep it moving for 3, those hamstrings should be feeling amazing now. 2, 1 more, and release. Well done. Hug your knees into your chest and create a little rock and roll ball to sit up and stand up to the top. Now we're integrating a full body exercise. We're moving into our teaser. Now the spring tension is going to stay the same. I personally cannot successfully do the exercise when it's really heavy. I find it almost impossible with my upper body strength to push the pedal down. However, with it being lighter, there's less assistance coming back to the top. So one of those things that you will need to adjust for your body and explore it more. Now, as you can see, I've walked my way around. I'm now facing away from the pedals that I will be putting my hands to. My thighs are sitting on the chair, my legs are bent over. Now, rather than rolling back, rotate, take one of your hands, look to it, put it on one of the pedals. I'm doing the right first. Then I look to my left side, I put my left hand down. Once they're both down, I keep my eye gaze forward, and rather than curl or curved, I'm keeping that lengthened neutral position. Now, one leg at a time, take an exhale. We go to tabletop. Inhale, exhale, other leg to tabletop, and hold. Now, that little mistake I just did, I do not allow a hand space between my tail and the edge of the Wunda chair. So make sure you do now as well. From here, we take an inhale, push the pedal down, open the chest, see how far you can push it down, down, down. On your exhale, rise up and extend your legs straight. Inhale, bend the knees and push the pedal down, lean into it. Exhale, come up into that beautiful V. It's so hard to get your toes, knees, hips in that one beautiful angle, but do your very best. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, reaching up. We're going for 8, which means we are halfway. And reach. Whew. We will be finishing this set with a hold. Make sure that you are able to stay there with me for as long as you can. Last one. Inhale back. Exhale, hold. Keep it there. For 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Probably not one of my strongest exercises, but definitely an exercise that is very advanced, and I hope you guys nailed it. So while I'm sitting here, I'm then going to lift up, turn to face our Wunda chair, and adjust the spring tension for the rest of today's class. We're coming into some high flops. Again, a full body exercise. I am hooking on the red on a high and taking off the other 2. Getting myself seated onto the chair, letting my legs come around. Now, once I'm sitting here, working with our high frogs and tricep dips. I'm thinking, let's do some tricep dips first. Try and take the lower body and the hips out of the move, just for the start. So create your Pilates V. Go toes or balls of the feet on the pedals, and your heels are glued together. Open the knees in that turnout and wrap your palms, your hands around the edge of the chair. On your inhale, look at taking your bottom off and pushing your pedal down. Keep it there and keep it heavy. We inhale with a flat back, bend the elbows backwards. Use both your legs, your arms, 50-50 to push and press up to full extension. So inhale, go down. Exhale, push. And that full extension is through your arms, your triceps and elbows, not the legs. Though your legs are here to help you, how about you start to notice how much weight you can put into those palms. So instead of it being 50-50 with the feet and the upper body, go 60-40. So push your arms more. Go 70-30 on the next one. Inhale down. Exhale, it's getting harder. Can you go for another 2 more and rely pretty much solely on your triceps to get you up? That's it, just like that. Last one, bend, stretch, and push yourself up and take a seat on the chair. Whew, I'm ready now to switch right now. So, our high frog motion. With those, we come into the same start pose, but we're skipping out on the triceps. Think of it as your feet in straps, but there is more focus on full body stabilization. Lifting off, holding, inhale, push the pedal down. go heels more so, and that will give you a few extra inches. However, that's going to challenge your ankle mobility a lot more than before. Here for another 4. Keep pressing it up and down. For 3, for 2, then you're about to pause with me partway and hold. Look at going for small pumps and pulses. The pumps and pulses are going downwards towards the ground rather than up. For 5. Eyes forward. I know it's getting heavy. You have 3. Keep holding that body weight with your upper body and your arms for 2. And last one, and take a seat and work your way back onto the chair. Woohoo! Now we'll give those wrists a little roll out, and we will finish off our express class today with some beautiful spinal movement, working with some flexion and extension. So you can spin your way around, back to standing, and pardon me, facing your chair. When we retake our roll down, it's slightly different. So we go down, but see how much further the pedal is away from us. We are flexed. Take an exhale and push the pedal down, 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 down. Inhale here at the bottom. Exhale, continue to come up and curl. When you come up, keep your hands on the pedals. Go again. Exhale, push. Round the spine, lengthen. Hold it there for a moment. Come back to the top. We go for another 2. It is a different experience here with the pedal being further away. My calves, my tendons start to get lengthened too as I'm doing my very best to keep the heels anchored down. Now for the extension part, go down, push the pedal near the floor, hold. Next time it rises up and you breathe out, look just past the pedal, start to lift your heart, your chest up near the ceiling. Here's my extension. Then I push myself back to flat. Then I exhale, do it again. So almost like your shoulder blades are sliding down and back towards your pockets in a V shape. And we're here for 2 more. Then I'd love for us to explore the 2 movements after one another. One more. See how I come up into extension. You go down, then you round and flex. Then you go from flex, pushed, then we go to extended. So it's a wave. You come back to the top, down to the bottom, move the pelvis and the hips and the spine to make it a really yummy, feel-good, juicy movement that can be done slow or fast, but the exhale is on the push. For one more. Then we're finishing right at the top as your hands are relaxed, head is heavy. Take a step backwards away from the chair, and then we are aiming with a beautiful slow roll up to the top. Notice the difference in our bodies now that we have completed the workout. And I told you you feel great afterwards. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know what you would like more of. If you're looking for more express classes, some Cadillac videos, more reformers, just let us know